Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's October 2nd, 2025. I'm in Thor, the Cybertruck, heading down to Home Depot this morning. Just got done having breakfast, getting some paperwork stuff settled with Thea this morning. And so I called down. So Home Depot has been very good with this whole process of getting building materials and all. But the communications has been pretty poor. Previously, I went in, this is probably 2 months ago now. I ordered my overhead doors through Jimmy, who's in the, I'm going to call it door department. I'm not sure what it's called. And got the overhead doors ordered and delivered. And then I worked through Angel at the Pro Desk to get all the building materials that was recently delivered. There was real challenges with their delivery service. Now, the drivers were always excellent and all, absolutely fantastic. But there were challenges as far as the whole phone communication, speaking with people and getting things organized so that everything could end up getting delivered to me. Now, I'm using full self-driving right now. So if you're wondering, so it's driving for me. I'm supervising, but I feel comfortable enough just doing a bit of an intro here this morning. And so this morning I called down, spoke with Jimmy, and told him that I need a couple of steel 36-inch wide exterior entrance doors. They didn't have the full 6 and 9/16 inch jams for the doors. Yeah, those are special order and all. Boy, people got their Halloween stuff going on out there. Fall colors are actually really starting to pick up here. You know, maybe I'll get the drone up again in the next day or so to show you.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Oneida Street.
So anyways, I spoke with Jimmy, and they do have a couple of doors. I'm picking up the doors for 2x4 walls. I may get the jam extensions with them as well. Phone communications is always a challenge there.
Now turn left onto Oneida Street. Just
trying to get through to everyone. And yep. So we're in the city of Fulton here right now. That's what things look like on the screen. I love how you can see all the traffic as well. You got a roller there. It doesn't show the roller.
In 500 feet, turn right onto South 2nd Street.
Anyways, my goal is to get down there, get a couple of these exterior doors. They'll have the brick mold on them. I'll peel that off because this is going to have steel siding on it, on the building.
Now turn right onto South 2nd Street.
So it's showing just what we're doing here. Pretty nice. Turn to green. Seems like the camera's a little tilted this morning. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing. I'm heading down there. Not sure. I'm probably going to get on the HAULOTTE. That's the lift today. I want to get a little experience with that, being on that before the guys come on Monday. And so I'm not positive just what we're going to get done yet. We'll see how things go. But thought I'd do a little bit of a different video to start off. We're going for a ride. So we'll talk to you soon. Well, my day's getting away from me here. Just had lunch, but before I had lunch, I did get the 2 doors home with 2 jam extensions because they didn't have the 6 and 9/16. They just had for 2x4 walls here. And so I'll end up pulling off the brick mold here and putting a jam extension on them. So those are the 2 doors that'll end up going down and back. I'll have to figure out the paint that we're going to use to get them painted. these are the steel doors that go inside and all. And my thought is, my day is just slipping away from me right now. That store saying, hey, you're leaving me. So one of the things I want to do is get out to Rachet. Oh, I forgot my sunglasses. To get out to Rachet, over here in the shade. Rachet's the HAULOTTE articulated lift, and I want to get at least maybe a little while in it where I can feel comfortable moving it around and all. So I'll bring it up here, and then I'll go ahead and get in it, and I might trim a tree or two just to start to get used to moving it around, because I think I'm going to be using it next week when we start doing the rebuild over here. More of the demo on the south wall of this building, and then the rebuild. So I don't know how much, where we'll be at. Maybe the other guys will have all their scaffolding and everything will go smoothly and they won't need me to get started with that. But in the event that it may be more beneficial, I want to be there as well. So that's my thoughts at this point. I got to go get my sunglasses on, and then we'll go out and see Rachet. Just raising the jib up a little bit here. I'm hooked in, I've got my harness on. I got the Ego chainsaw. I couldn't find any of my alright, why aren't I going here now? Whoop. We're going to be getting a little off balance here a little bit. Take down some limbs from this one here. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a good idea to start here. All right, let me go up a little bit first here. So this is a difficult. What if I turn it this way? I can at least see what I'm doing a little bit better here. You know what? Let me see. I gotta go up higher. Alright, and you know what? This doesn't. Let's see if this. When I get back down, I'm going to have to figure out how to rebalance the base of this. Can't tell which way that is right now, because it doesn't feel quite balanced. Let me see if this will do it. Nope. It's not what I wanted to do. Well, I'm not positive here. Seems like it'd be this one here, but no, not that one. All right, let's go a little bit closer here. Okay. Try and get myself organized here somewhat. What I'm going to do here is feel bouncy. Take this one here off first. Not a good angle. But I'll take that one. Well, I don't know how good any of this imaging is going to show up. All right. Straight down, I'll pan it. I got some rings down here. Again, this hole in here, I think this is one of the ones that was hit by lightning. I'm not prepared to deal with this one yet, but let's see. foot pedal again. You know what? This should go over here. And these are all screws. Lots of dead limbs that got to be moved around there. Probably should I take that one off? Man, oh man. And then we got those other dead ones there. Man, so many dead limbs up here. Well, I think what I will do here is, let's see, is that way? Down. So I can move a little quicker here. trying to get. I think everything's working out here. Yeah, let's see if we can. If we can okay, that's all the way up there. Okay, come closer here now. Okay, to say that I'm a little nervous is an understatement, but let's see. A little wobbly up here. Let's go ahead and just put a couple inches more in the top. This is pretty rotten, this baby is. I think I'm going to just start working. This blade's pretty dull. Foot pedal. dead, rotten stuff right here. I can see now I've got to get a new blade for the Ego, and I got to sharpen that, but my sharpening station isn't set yet. Okay. That's right. Go fast and hard. really want to get over there and prune that white birch, but blade's too dull. I think I'm here now. You know what? I'm going to go down all the way so it'll be easier to... Wrong way. Let's go. I'm going to put it in turtle now. This is turtle. So I'm going backwards a bit. Try not to go into the sediment canal. I'm not sure how I balance out this jig, to tell you the truth. Now, do I want to trim this? No, I think I'll leave it the way it is for now. That's what balances it. I think. So that just does that. Figured out how to balance out the base of this. I'm not closing that one. Alright. Am I all the way down here? I believe I am. Okay, I think we're good here. Well, I wasn't at all prepared for getting up there in Rachet. That's the name of the HAULOTTE articulated lift. My Ego chain was dry, didn't have the oil in it. But I do take the oil out when I'm storing it for a while. And the chain is quite dull, unfortunately. And I looked for my other chains. My sharpener, it was damaged during the roof collapse. Got soaking wet, the electric motor. I tried drying it out as much as I could, and it really didn't run when I... It's brand new, it's never been used. But I have more time to put into that to see if I can get it to work. But this unit is really, really nice. But I'm an absolute newbie. I put this scabbard on here. This is for buckets, you know, the type that utility companies have. And this will end up working. I'll have to play with this a little bit to see if I can get a nice tight fit for it. And it's It's going to take me a little while to get used to what the controls are in here. So I believe that this control here is the one that actually tries to level this here. And it's just getting used to each one of these controls. That's what I got to do. Take some time. Tomorrow I should get on here and see what I can do. And I had the camera mounted up on here. I don't know where I'll end up mounting cameras in the future and all. But I was able to get, and one thing I could see now is that I've got to, each time I get on this, so the white arrow is forward and the red arrow is backward. And now I could see there's one right there where the red arrow is. Just gets covered up a little bit when the boom is on this side. So I could figure out what I'm doing. So this tree got hit by lightning here, I don't know, about 12 years ago, I think. And so I'll clean some of this up. There's a couple limbs on the other side. That white birch I really want to prune before it splits. And that cherry, I took some of the dead limbs off, but boy, I'll tell you that, you know, that's one hurting unit, that cherry. But I don't want to take it down completely because the osprey likes going up and sitting on there, and it has some life in it. But once I get another chain, I'll get up in there and cut that off. And I got a whole, I've got so many trees that have got to be just around here and in around the food forest that have got to be pruned, and this will make it much easier. I am nervous up there, and probably 50% of my nervousness is just not being familiar with the controls on it. Whereas when I'm working with the excavator or you know, the Avant 860i or the track loader, or you know, any of those pieces of equipment, I operate them often enough and I'm really familiar, yet there's a lot of muscle memory. Where this, and I've still got to stop and think, okay, what does this one do? And so on. So it's quite a nice machine. I've just got to spend some time getting used to it, because if I'm going to be helpful with the guys over here doing the building, I need to be able to maneuver this and swivel the platform correctly, so that if someone else is up there with me, and I don't know that anyone would be, it's just much easier to control. The other thing that I still don't know yet is how we get this to the heavier weight. In the older units, you could see there was a switch here that would say, okay, you're overloading, so it'll switch from 500 pounds to the 700 or 750, whatever it is. But I don't see that here. So come on, Kevin. There we go. She's locked down now. Okay. Well, Thea and I have another meeting in an hour, and I've got a couple of things to do between now and then. So today's video is going to be a short one, just looking at what we did here, the quick intro on the way to go pick up the doors and all. And you know, things did work out. Didn't have as much time to do things as I'd like to have done today, but that's how things worked out. So anyway, I really appreciate you folks watching, your comments, your suggestions, your thumbs up, all that sort of thing. It does help out with sharing the video to our videos to other people and all. And who knows, somebody out there might find some of this stuff interesting, other than the family who's keeping an eye on what's Kevin up to now. So anyways, we'll catch you on the next one. In the meantime, stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.